City glass reflections ripple through the rhythm in my veins. Velvet air electric, every heartbeat sinks to bass. Slap strings popping, fingers dancing sharp and clean. Chrome lit silhouettes dissolve into the scene. DJ spin it deeper, let the groove seduce the floor. Filtered whisper sliding through the sub and more. Saxophone is crying like a lover in disguise. Trumpet sparks of fire shooting sparks into our eyes. Your motion pulls me closer like a gravity unknown. Every glance a language only bodies ever own. Drifting through a lucid state, we don't hesitate. Ride the blue pulse, let it take control. Every note igniting something in the soul. Slide into the rhythm, lose the outer frame. We don't need a reason, we don't need a name. Touch the sound, let it overflow. Hearts in sync where the low it flows. Feel the heat inside the cool display. We dissolve and drift away. Keyboard glides like silk across a silver wave. Guitar licks up teasing, every tone is brave. Trombone shadows bending like a secret sigh. Flute lines shimmer softly as they pass us by. DJ cut it, scratch it, bring the tension back again. Drop it heavy, let it rain inside the brain. Voice modulation bending every word we breathe. Layered harmonies and patterns underneath. We don't speak in sentences, we speak in tone. Every frequency a place we've never known. Take me there, take me there. By the blue pulse, let it take control. Every note igniting something in the soul. Slide into the rhythm, lose the outer frame. We don't need a reason, we don't need a name. Touch the sound, let it overflow. Hearts in sync where the low end flows. Feel the heat inside the cool display. We dissolve and drift away. Slap bass cracking like a spark against the dark. Every hit precise, every silence leaves a mark. DJ layering textures in a liquid stream, turning every second into lucid dream. We are moving closer, breath against the sound, orbiting each other as the groove goes round. Brass ignites a fire that we can't contain, every drop of rhythm running through the vein. No resistance left, just surrender to the flow. Let the current pull us deeper down below. Break it, shape it, bend it slow. Feel it grow. Ride the blue pulse, let it take control. Every note igniting something in the soul. Slide spin it slow, let the vinyl breathe in velvet motion. Crystalline rhythm dripping through the speakers in devotion. Keys shimmer like glass across the skyline in suspension. Slap bass cracks, a heartbeat tuned to tension. Your silhouette dissolves inside the rhythm's quiet fire. Every glance a coded spark of unspoken desire. Guitar whispers silk across the edge of anticipation. Brass ignites a golden thread of sonic elevation. We drift between the echoes of a saxophone confession. Trumpet lines of pain in every curve of your expression. Trombone slides beneath the gravity of every move. Flute like silver air, it bends the tempo into groove. DJ, cut the silence with a filter, let it glide. Layered voices phasing something sacred we can't hide. Digital halos wrap around the shape of every tone. Soft distortion kisses every word we've never known. Feel the pulse beneath your skin, electric and alive. Every note is pulling us deeper as we dive. Slap bass calling out in ways we can't refuse. Hearts in sync inside this endless blue. Touch is like a lyric only rhythm understands. We translate the language through the motion of our hands. Breath becomes a melody rising through the air, floating in the frequencies we share. DJ, echo spin, let the fragments realign. Fragments of a memory dissolving into time. Filtered harmonies collide with analog desire. Every bar a spark that feeds the inner fire. Your voice arrives in ways of velvet modulation, wrapped in subtle shifts of polished articulation. Mind responds in layer tones, a mirrored hue, auto-tuned affection, bending every true bassline. Pops like starlight breaking through the shade. Syncopated heartbeat in the choices that we've made. Keys cascade like liquid over polished steel. Every chord revealing something real. We are dancing on the edge of sonic revelation. Every step a shift in gravity and sensation. No need for words beyond the ones we softly sing. When rhythm is the crown and sound becomes a king. Feel the pulse beneath your skin, electric and alive. Every note is pulling us deeper as we dive. Slap bass calling out in ways we can't refuse. Hearts in sync inside this endless blue. Touch is like a lyric only rhythm understands. We translate the language through the motion of our hands. Breath becomes a melody rising through the air, floating in the frequencies we share. DJ, break it down, isolate the bass and snare. Let the silence shimmer like a question in the air. Then bring it back with layers dripping smooth and wide. A tidal wave of sound we cannot divide. Saxophone cries out a story left untold. Trumpet answers softly lines of liquid gold. Trombone grabs a moment with a velvet sigh. Flute ascends like whispers learning how to fly. Your eyes reflect the spectrum only I can trace. Every flicker synchronized to time and space. We move like constellations caught in perfect spin. Gravity collapsing as we're pulled within. Yeah, big legends saddle saturation. Each harmonic but a crafted transformation. Revert like a dream that lingers on the edge. Delay repeating promises we never pledged. Slap bass snaps again, a spark against the dark, igniting every nerve, illuminating every mark. Guitar bends the air into a silky flame, calling out my hidden name. Feel the pull beneath your skin, electric and alive. Every note is pulling us deeper as we dive. Slap bass calling out in ways we can't refuse. Hearts in sync inside this endless blue. Touch is like a lyric only rhythm understands. We translate the language through the motion of our hands. Breath becomes a melody rising through the air, floating in the frequencies we share. DJ, fade the edges, let the moment stretch and bloom. Every beat a flower, opening inside the room. Ambient reflection shimmer cool and bright, carving out a dream from liquid light. vibration in the chamber of the heart. DJ spin it slow, filter through the haze, let it breathe. Inhale glow in the veins, rhythm carving silhouettes in glass. Keys whisper silk across the skyline, chords like quiet lightning. Slap of the bass talking slick, elastic bending time and curves. Blue reflections in a crystal pour, eyes catching stories in motion. Footsteps tracing patterns like constellations on polished floors. Trumpet sighs in gold, a late confession drifting over shoulders. Touch like a question, answer hidden in the groove's persuasion. Your presence writes poetry across my pulse, unspoken, precise. Fingers hover close, then land like truth on electric skin. Every note slides deeper, a conversation without permission. Breath syncs with tempo, a private language shaped in low end. DJ cut the highs, let the low ride heavy, intimate slow burn. Reverb kisses every word until it melts into sensation. We move like secrets wrapped in rhythm, untold but understood. In this suspended hour, gravity loosens its grip on reason. Slide, glide, let it ride. Don't break the wave we found. Hearts locked in sync with the bassline underground. Slide, glide, let it ride. No need for words to say. This feeling loops forever, never fades away. Saxophone cries in velvet arcs, curling around desire. Guitar licks drip honey, bending notes into soft persuasion. A laugh escapes, caught in delay, repeats like memory. Eyes half closed, decoding rhythm like scripture in motion. Keyboard paints horizons in neon tinted harmonies. Every chord a doorway, every silence a held breath. DJ scratch or whisper, reverse the moment just for thrill, then drop it back deeper, where the pulse feels eternal. We orbit closer, gravity bending to intention, no rush, just the patience of groove unfolding truth. Hands find a rhythm independent of the crowd's illusion. A world within a world, sculpted in sound and sensation. Trombone slides low, velvet echo through the chest. Flute dances light, teasing edges of the melody. Voice drenched in echo, doubling, tripling, dissolving edges. Processing every tone into something more than human. Slide, glide, let it ride. Don't break the wave we found. Hearts locked in sync, the bassline underground. Slide, glide, let it ride. No need for words to say. This feeling loops forever, never fades away. DJ bring the echo, stretch the syllables like silk. Pitch it down, let the tone fall deeper into heat. Then lift the high, shimmer bright like liquid chrome. Every texture layer thick, a feast of sonic colors. Slack bass, snap sharp, and rolls like thunder in velvet. Each track a heartbeat, echoing under the skin. Tempo steady, never rush, just enough to breathe desire. A balance between control and surrender in motion. Your shadow dances with mine in reflected blue illusions. Every glance a spark, every step a silent vow. We rewrite gravity with each turn and gentle collision. Music becomes the architect of everything we feel. Trumpet returns brighter now, like dawn inside the groove. Sax replies softer, like dust holding on to warmth. Between them our bodies translate what words never could. A language sculpted in tone, touch, and fleeting glances. Slide, glide, let it ride. Don't break the wave we found. Hearts locked in sync with the bassline underground. Slide, glide, let it ride. No need for words to say. This feeling loops forever, never fades away. down a pulse and breath, nothing left to hide. Then build it back with layers of shimmering intention. Each return more vivid, more alive, more undeniable. Keys cascade like rain across a midnightless sky. Guitar bends notes that linger like unfinished confessions. Bass keeps speaking truth in every elastic movement, while rhythm anchors everything in sensual precision. We drift but never lose direction in this sonic tide. Each moment suspended, refusing to dissolve. Voice process smooth, wrapped in harmonic reflections. Every phrase echoing deeper than it began. Trombone hums beneath, grounding the floating sensation. Flute flickers above, a playful contrast in air. DJ lets the groove ride longer, stretching time itself until seconds feel infinite, and infinite feels close. Don't break the way we found, hearts locked in sync, the bassline underground. No need for words to say, this feeling loops forever, never fades away. Final echo lingers as the groove dissolves in slow release. Bass fades last, like a heartbeat refusing silence. Keys dim gently, like lights softening into memory. And all that remains is the trace of something eternal. DJ spin that velvet current, let it ripple through the floor. 808 heartbeat, syncopated, calling out for more. Slap bass, talking slick and silver, fingers snapping time. Electric whispers in the speakers, dripping like a rhyme. Glass reflections in a skyline, chrome against the skin. Velvet shadows brush emotion, pull me deeper in. Keys are painted liquid colors, chords that softly bend. Every breath a golden message, every touch transcend. DJ, cut the silence open, let the rhythm breathe. Filter echoes, place the moment, something to believe. Saxophone in slow confession, tracing every line. Trumpet sparks of golden tension, bending space and time. Flicker like a signal, only I decode. Every step a perfect answer to a hidden code. We don't speak in simple language, we translate in groove. Bodies are writing poetry in everything we do. Take me where the bassline kisses every nerve alive, where the hi-hat shimmers softly like a lucid drive. Let the guitar lick and whispers curl around your waist, every second dripping honey, every note I taste. DJ, bring it down and lift it, tease the atmosphere. Lay our voices in a shimmer, make the vision clear. Auto-tuned affection gliding over analog, human warmth inside the circuit, heartbeat in the fog. Love is not a simple story, it's a crafted art, built from fraction little moments, synced inside the heart. Every tone a subtle promise, every beat a vow. We are more than just the present, we are only now. Feel the chorus rising slowly in your bloodstream flow, where the melody confesses what we never show. Hold me closer to the rhythm, let the silence fade. We are sculpting pure emotion. let it intertwine. Every flicker feels electric running through the spine. Flute comes in like breath of summer, drifting through the air. Trombone paints a deeper color, something rich and rare. Your reflection in the mirror doubles what I feel. Every glance a silent contract, neither one can seal. We exist between the layers of the sound and light, balanced on a fragile rhythm, holding us so tight. Let the breakdown pull us under, strip it to the core. Heartbeat, breath and subtle tension, asking us for more. River trails like distant memories, fading into skin. Then the bass returns like thunder, pulling us within. We don't fall, we synchronize into something real. Every tone a jet oppression neither can conceal. Modern echoes wrap around us, polished and refined. Every glitch becomes perfection when our souls align. DJ loop that sweet obsession, never let it in. Let the waveform curve around us, lover and a friend. Every second stretching longer in this sonic dream. Nothing is as real as what we build inside the stream. Feel it rising, feel it glowing underneath your touch. Every note is saying everything without too much. We are dancing in a language only we can hear. Every beat a racing distance, pulling ever near. Keys cascade like liquid diamonds falling through the dark. Every chord ignites a memory, every spark a mark. Guitar slides and satin whispers, tracing every line. Every sound becomes a promise that your soul is mine. Let the rhythm take control now, let it redefine. Every doubt dissolves and echoes, perfectly aligned. We are floating in a moment, stretched beyond all time. Every pulse a declaration, written in a rhyme. DJ, bring it back again in velvet waves. Let the silence taste the sweetness, let the music bathe. Every drop a deeper longing, curling in the chest. Every rise a sweet surrender, never needing rest. Love is coded in the frequencies we share tonight. In the layered harmonics, glowing soft and bright. Every note a subtle language, only we transmit. Every beat a silent whisper, telling us to stay. Reflections in a skyline, chrome against the skin. Velvet shadows brush in motion, pull me deeper in. Keys are painted liquid colors, ooh, yeah. Chords that softly bend. Every breath a coded message, every touch transcends. Keys spin that velvet curve, let it ripple through the floor. 808 heartbeat syncopated, calling out for more. Stack bass talking slick and silver, fingers snapping time. Electric whispers in the speakers, dripping like a rhyme. Glass reflections in a skyline, chrome against the skin. Velvet shadows brush emotion, pull me deeper in. Keys are painting liquid colors, chords that softly bend. Every breath a coded message, every touch transcend. A DJ cut the silence open, let the rhythm breathe. Filtered echoes lace the DJ spin that velvet current, let it ripple through the floor. 808 heartbeat syncopated, calling fingers snap in time. Electro whispers in the speakers, dripping like a rhyme. Glass reflections in the skyline, chrome against the skin. Velvet shadows, pressure motion, pull me deeper in. Keys of pain and liquid colors, chords that softly bend. Every breath a coded message, every touch transcend. DJ cut the silence open, let the rhythm breathe. Filtered echoes lace the moment, something to believe. Saxophone and slow confession, tracing every line. Trumpet sparks a golden tension, bending space and time. Your eyes flicker like a signal only I decode. Every step a perfect answer to a hidden code. We don't speak in simple language, we translate in groove. Bodies writing poetry in everything we do. Take me where the bassline kisses every nerve alive, where the hi-hat shimmer softly like a lucid drive. Let the guitar lick and whispers curl around your waist. Every second dripping honey, every note a taste. DJ bring it down and lift it, tease the atmosphere. Lay your voices in a shimmer, make the vision clear. Auto-tune affection gliding over analog. Human warmth inside the circuit, heartbeat in the fog. Love is not a simple story, it's a crafted art, built from fractured little moments synced inside the heart. Every tone a subtle promise, every beat a vow. We are more than just the present, we are only now. Feel the chorus rising slowly in your bloodstream flow, where the melody confesses what we never show. Hold me closer to the rhythm, let the silence fade. We are soaked in pure emotion in the groove we made. We don't need a single label, we don't need a name, just a frequency connection burning like a flame. Slap bass pops like coded signals guiding through the haze. Every note a soft addiction in a velvet blaze. DJ scratches part between us, let it intertwine. Every flicker feels electric running through the spine. Flute comes in like breath of summer, drifting through the air. Trombone paints a deeper color, something rich and rare. Your reflection in the mirror doubles what I feel. Every glance a silent contract neither one can seal. We exist between the layers of the sound and light, balanced on a fragile rhythm holding us so tight. Let the breakdown pull us under, strip it to the core. Heartbeat, breath, and subtle tension asking us for more. Reverb trails like distant memories fading into skin. Then the bass returns like thunder, pulling us within. We don't fall, we synchronize into something real. Every tone a gentle pressure neither can conceal. Modern echoes wrap around us, polished and refined. Every glitch becomes perfection when our souls align. DJ loop that sweet obsession, never let it end. Let the waveform curve around us, lover and a friend. Every second stretching longer in the sonic dream. Nothing is as real as what we build inside the stream. Feel it rising, feel it glowing underneath your touch. Every note is saying everything without too much. We are dancing in a language only we can hear. Every beat erasing distance, pulling ever near. Keys cascade like liquid diamonds falling through the dark. Every chord ignites a memory, every spark a mark. Guitar slides and satin whispers, tracing every line. Every sound becomes a promise that your soul is mine. Let the rhythm take control now, let it redefine. Every doubt dissolves in echoes, perfectly aligned. We are floating in a moment stretched beyond all time. Every pulse a declaration written in a rhyme. DJ, fade it, bring it back again in velvet waves. Let the silence taste the sweetness that the music gave. Every drop I keep along curling in the chest. Every rise a sweet surrender, never needing rest. Love is coded in the frequencies we share tonight. In the layered harmonics, glowing soft. a lasting echo. We will always sound. Trumpet cries like a golden feather. Sax begins to sigh. Flute dissolves into the ether as the tones comply. DJ, let the last vibration linger in the air. Hold it like a fragile secret only we can share. As the final chord is fading, something still remains. An addiction to the rhythm flowing through our veins. Echo sliding through the wires, a heartbeat in a polished chrome desire. Slap of rhythm dripping like liquid light, fingers dancing where the low end bites. City breath humming through crystal air, reflections bending in a cobalt glare. Sip the silence, let the tension bloom, body swaying in a glass lit room. DJ spin it slow, let the vinyl breathe, carve the groove underneath the heat. Filtered whispers through a golden phase, saturated tones in a velvet haze. Kick drum tapping like a coded sign, syncopation in a twisted line. Every glance like a hidden spark, tracing shapes in the glowing dark. You lean closer with a velvet tone, saying things that feel half known. Every syllable bends and slides, riding waves where the rhythm hides. I respond with a subtle flame, no two heartbeats ever sound the same. Between the chords, something undefined, slipping soft through the edge of time. Hold me in the pulse where the blue light flows. Let the bass line speak what nobody knows. Touch me in the space where the silence moves. We're alive in the rhythm we never lose. Hold me in the pulse where the air turns gold. Let the melody say what we never told. Slide into the groove till the world feels new. All I ever want is this sound with you. Rastic nights with a velvet cry, trumpet carving through the sky. Saxophone curling like whispered heat, rapping slow around the beat. Trombone glides with the molten sigh, stretching tones as the hours fly. Flute like shimmer on liquid skin, drawing every heartbeat in. DJ cut the track, let it breathe again. Echo trails in a spiral spin, reverse the sound and release the flow. Let it rise, then let it go. Analog dreams in a digital frame, every texture calling my name. These cascading in electric streams, painting colors through the seams. We drift deeper in the velvet space, no direction, only pace. Your silhouette in sapphire glow tells me things I never show. Every movement writes a line, poetry drawn in perfect time. No need to speak, no need to prove, everything lives inside the groove. Hold me in the pulse where the blue light flows. Let the bass line speak what nobody knows. Touch me in the space where the silence moves. We're alive in the rhythm we never lose. Hold me in the pulse where the air turns gold. Let the melody say what we never told. Slide into the groove till the world feels new. All I ever want is this sound with you. Slap, 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 slap. Slap bass cracking with the polished edge, pulling hearts to the silver ledge. Every pop like a spark in flight, carving shapes in electric light. Guitar scratching in rhythm code, muted strokes in a secret mode. Locked together in perfect sync, dancing right on the brink. DJ layering a velvet tone, distant echoes over driven and blown. Pitch it down and accelerate, in the moment manipulate. Reverb trails like a falling star, stretching out who we really are. In the mix Electric breath on chrome reflections, slow heat rising in the room. Glass and cobalt light spill over every rhythm, every move. Slap strings talking in a language only bodies understand. Finger snaps like coded signals, drifting through a velvet band. DJ spinning so between the heartbeat and the air. Filtered echo sliding sideways, tension floating everywhere. Soft distortion kisses, vowels, honeyed phrases, bending time. Every glance a quiet promise, every step a perfect rhyme. We drift in layers, tone on tone. The groove is deep and wide. Keys like liquid constellations, pulling shadows to our side. Horn lines curl like whispered secrets, brushed in silver flame. Trumpet sighs and sax confessions calling out your name. Subtle flames are on the edges, voices shimmer then divide. Brief beat textures auto-tune like waves that never hide. Touch me in the rhythm pocket where the low end breathes so slow. Let the bassline write the story only we will ever know. Slide into the sapphire post, let it take control. Every note a spark of velvet running through your soul. We don't need a single word, just the way we flow in the cool electric current where the true hearts glow. Turn it up and let it ride. Feel the silence break. Every move a line of poetry the shadows make. Hold me in the frequency that never lets us fall in this living groove together. We can have it all. DJ cuts the air in fragments, stitching time with golden thread. Reverb trails like fading perfume hanging where we tread. Guitar chops in tight precision, muted sparks like cracking teeth. Syncopation wraps around us like a soft magnetic breeze. Flute cascades and airy spirals drifting through the blue lit haze. Trombone hums a deeper answer, grounding all the floating phase. Every layer engineered with polished modern grace. Every tone a soft collision, every breath a trace. We sit the moment like a vintage poured in crystal streams. Eyes reflecting coded futures, half remembered dreams. Your silhouette and shifting colors carved in moving light. Every step a quiet thunder, every turn just right. Textures gliding chorus stacked in velvet tears. Pitch bent sighs and shimmering tales dissolving doubts and fears. Hands aligned in subtle time and hearts in perfect sync. Floating on the edge of something deeper than we think. Slide into the sapphire pulse, let it take control. Every note a spark of velvet running through your soul. We don't need a single word, just the way we flow in the cool electric current where the true hearts glow. Turn it up and let it ride. Feel the silence break. Every move a line of poetry the shadows make. Hold me in the frequency that never lets us fall in this living groove together. We can have it all. Break it down. The DJ whispers through a filtered haze. Granular delays and echoes folding through the phrase. Heartbeat stripped to just a bass and subtle fingertip. Every tone a quiet tremor, running through the hip. Then the horns return and blossoms lay it soft and bright. Keys expanding like a skyline built of liquid light. Voices double phased and wide and drifting left to right. Every breath a silver shimmer dancing in the sight. Love is not a spoken language, it's a moving frame. Every groove a gentle fire, every spark a flame. We are written in the rhythm, pitched in low and high. Every bar a deeper answer to the question as the city hums low. Blue reflections shimmer where the cool lights flow. Glass in my hand with the crystalline glow. Your eyes speak softly in a tempo we know. DJ spins echoes through a velvet dimension. Static kisses wrap the smooth compression. Heartbeats sink into a groove's intention. Slap bass popping with electric tension. Chrome tin and laughter in a crowded room. Perfume drifting like a midnight bloom. Fingers trace rhythms on the edge of doom. But love rewrites every shadow gloom. Slide on the beat with a low end breeze. Guitar strings whisper secrets through the sleeves. Sax cries chilling like the ocean breeze. Trumpet paints fire that the soul receives. Moving patterns like a coded design. Every step sinking to a deeper line. Flute in the distance drawing curves so fine. Pulsing mine like a perfect sign. Feel it rise, feel it glide in the air so clean. Every touch turning moments to a lucid scene. No gravity here in the silver machine, where the groove cuts sharp and the hearts convene. DJ, drop it deeper, let the bassline talk. Let it slap, let it crack as the bodies walk through electric dreams with a shadow spark. And your lips rewrite every hidden mark. We don't need words when the rhythm confesses. Every glance wrapped in sonic caresses. Soft distortion through later compresses. Your love decoding my silent guesses. Feel that wave when it rolls through your veins like a velvet storm breaking soft in chains. Every note washing out all remains of a world that never understood our flames. Sway to the pulse, let it pull you near. Every echo bending time so clear in this blue lit space where we disappear. Only truth and vibration live right here. Cutting through the haze. Fragmented loops in a sultry phrase. Hearts in sync in a sonic maze. We get lost, but we love the ways. Slap bass strikes like a spark in the dark. Each note leaving a glowing mark. Guitar slides with the sensual arc, lighting fire in the quiet spark. No illusions in this frequency, just your breath moving close to me. Every tone writes a symmetry in a code of endless harmony. Rise, feel it glide in the air so clean. Every touch turning moments to a lucid scene. No gravity here in the silver machine, where the groove cuts sharp and the hearts convene. Saxophone crying in a tender stream. that was born for two. Slap bass fading with a final sigh. Guitar strings gently saying goodbye. Horn section lifts as we touch the sky, and the groove keeps living. It never dies. Glass reflections on a chrome horizon we glide. Ice and crystal trembling while the low end speaks inside. Slap on the bass like a heartbeat cut in velvet air. Silk on your laughter, coated whispers everywhere. DJ spin the pressure, let the filters breathe and bend. Keys like liquid starlight pouring corners without end. I taste your cadence in the reverb of the room. Every step a promise blooming under silver bloom. You lean closer, time dissolves into a tone. Our shadows write a language only rhythm has known. Trumpet sighs and satin arcs across the crowded floor. Saxophone confession slipping through an open door. We don't rush the fire, we sculpt it in the groove. Every pulse a story, only bodies can approve. Your eyes speak fluid velvet, every glance a chord. I answer with a rhythm only touch can afford. Hold it, don't break it, let the current stay. Love it, slow motion in the cool display. Slide through the measure, don't let it fall apart. Slap of the bass, right and true from the heart. DJ bring it lower, let the sublime breathe. Filter through the silence, give us something to believe. We rise in the echo where the skyline hums. Flute in the distance calling where desire becomes. I feel you in the pockets where the snare delays. Every syncopation drawing us in waves. Trombone glides heavy like a velvet vow. We're dancing on a secret only we allow. Cut the highs, let it shimmer now. Your voice processed in a halo, crystal clear and wide. Every word a shimmer, I can't deny. Answer with a tone so deep and soul. Compression on the feeling, never losing control. We don't rush the fire, we sculpt it in a groove. Every pulse a story, only bodies can approve. Your eyes speak fluid velvet, every glance a chord. I answer with a rhythm only touch can afford. Hold it, don't break it, let the current stay. Oh, love it, slow motion in the cool display. Slide through the measure, don't let it fall apart. Slap of the bass, writing truth on the heart. DJs break the silence, let the vinyl confess. Every little fracture makes the feeling express. Keys cascade like rain in electric blue, and every single drop just leads me back to you. We sip on the moment like it's aged in gold. Every breath a secret, never to be told. Ambient glow wraps around your frame, and even in the stillness, everything's aflame. Sax takes a solo, whispering desire. Trumpet answers softly, lifting us higher. Flute like a ribbon, weaving through the air, and every note reminds me you are there. Chip in and let it breathe, don't stop. DJ, echo spiral, make the tension drop. Reverb on your laughter drifting far and wide. I chase it like a rhythm I can't hide. We don't rush the fire, we sculpt it in the groove. Every pulse a story, only bodies can approve. Your eyes speak fluid velvet, every glance a chord. I answer with a rhythm only touch can't afford. Hold it, don't Emotions drifting slowly on your moving frame. Blue tone atmosphere surrounds us, nothing feels the same. Slap bass racking through the silence, tight and deeply warm. Every note a coded message, riding through the storm. DJ spin the vinyl softly, let the texture breathe. Filtered walk go wrap around us like a subtle weave. There is drama spark that pulls us deeper in the night. Feel the current in the groove, don't ever let it fall. Every pulse between our bodies, answering the call. Slide into the rhythm line, let your senses flow. Bassline speaking truths that only we will ever know. Success is closer, every motion fluid and your own. Trumpet paints a golden shimmer, dancing on your skin. Every note ignites a fire quietly within. DJ, cut the high end gently, bring the low in near. Let the sub-frequency surround us, crystal clear. Layered voices double tracking, polished and refined. Every breath becomes a signal, moving through the mind. Feel the current in the groove, don't ever let it fall. Every pulse between our bodies, answering the call. Slide into the rhythm line, let your senses flow. Bassline speaking truths that only we will ever know. Descends in silver patterns floating through the air. Trombone wraps a deeper color, something rich and rare. Slap bass driving every second, tighten, locked in place. Every beat a quiet language, time cannot erase. DJ spin it back a moment, tease the rising sound, then release the full vibration, shaking all around. Filtered echo stretch the moment, just beyond control. Every layer adding texture to the living soul. Feel the current in the groove, don't ever let it fall. Every pulse between our bodies, answering the call. Slide into the rhythm line, let your senses flow. Bassline speaking truths that only we will ever know. Break it down, the groove stripped to heartbeat and to breathe. Slap bass, sharp and steady underneath. We are moving as a single rhythm in the flow. Every motion synchronized in undertow below. DJ, let's stretch the breakdown longer, let the tension grow, then release a flood of rhythm in a steady flow. Slap bass rolling like a thunder, wrapped in velvet tone. Every note a pulse reminding we are not alone. Don't ever let it fall. Every pulse between our bodies, answering the call. Slide Electric hush on the avenue glow, rhythm breathing under glass and chrome, a cool blue shimmer in the air we share, every heartbeat tuned to a velvet tone. Bassline talking in a liquid tongue, fingers dancing on a living wire. Slap so clean it cuts the dark, sparks of a rhythm setting skin on fire. DJ spins like a silver mine, slicing silence into waves of heat. Echo whispers in a filtered haze, every step becomes a lyric beat. We move close with a knowing smile, slow ignition in a coded glance. Our shadows write a secret script, translating touch into a dance. Your voice drips like honeyed smoke, processed sweet with the modern glaze. Auto-tune size in a cosmic frame, bending time in a sapphire phase. I trace the rhythm along your spine, every note like a lover's art. Syncopation in your breath and mind, funk percussion inside the heart. Feel the pulse in the velvet air, let it wrap around your soul tonight. Groove so deep it erases doubt, turning motion into pure delight. Slap that bass till the stars align, let the rhythm redefine the flame. In this blue lit sanctuary, love and music become the same. Rising like liquid gold, saxophone crying a tender plea. Trumpet sharp with the crystal edge, cutting past through the harmony. Trombone slides with the velvet grin, rapping low in a smoky phrase. Flute like light through a hidden door, lifting hearts in a lucid haze. DJ break with the vinyl scratch, fracture beats in the coded swirl. Reverb kisses on every sound, sonic diamonds begin to unfurl. You lean closer, the world dissolves, every detail refined and clear. In this moment the truth is loud, every silence says you are here. No need for words when the groove is right, every gesture a sacred line. We compose in a fluid script, every second a grand design. Bass guitar like a heartbeat drum, slapping truth in a rhythmic kiss. Each vibration a vow unspoken, every measure a burning bliss. Digital breath on your velvet skin, process one with the human core. Pitch shifted dreams in a loop and spin, every echo asks me for more. We are caught in a sonic spell, every layer a deeper dive, where the rhythm becomes the truth, and the truth is we feel alive. Feel the pulse in the velvet air, let it wrap around your soul tonight. Groove so deep it erases doubts, turning motion into pure delight. Slap that bass till the stars align, let the rhythm redefine the flame. In this blue lit sanctuary, love and music become the same. Soft delay on a whispered phrase, your laughter bending into time. Every sparkle of your gaze reflects a perfectly tuned rhyme. Hands collide in a subtle spark, every nerve in electric bloom. In this chamber of sculpted sound, love expands like a rising is alive. Trombone hums like a distant tide, rolling deep through the inner sea, through the sands in a fragile thread, stitching souls into harmony. Feel the pulse in the velvet air, let it wrap around your soul tonight. Yeah, groove so deep it erases doubt, turning motion into pure delight. Slap that bass till the stars align, let the rhythm redefine the flame. In this blue lit sanctuary, love and music become the same. Yeah, DJ fades with a whispered spin, echoes drifting in softened streams. Bassline lingers like a tender ghost, holding fragments of shared dreams. In the quiet, the rhythm remains, etched in veins like a sacred art. Every note a remembered touch, every beat still inside the heart.